Hey guys, my name is Daniel Ebt, I'm 23 years old and I'm racing in Formula E for Team Abscheffler Audi Sport. Formula E is a brand new racing series, it's growing fast, it's really cool, we are all over the world in capital cities racing with fully electric single-seater cars. But now more about the Formula E brand from your branding experts.
Down into a first gear hairpin. Very, very dusty here, you're going to see in a second.
Formula E, as well as the famous Formula 1, are sub-brands of the branded house of FIA, which is an abbreviation for Fédération Internationale de l'Automobile. Over 100 years, the FIA name is one that inspires confidence, authority, and integrity. Its mission is to be seen as a professional and global caring federation driving innovation, passion, sustainability, safety, and governance in motoring and motorsports, and to be the global voice for a world in motion. This also enhances the brand awareness of Formula E, because its vision and mission perfectly fit under FIA's corporate values. Especially education, innovation and sustainability unify the two brands.
You're not going to follow the wall to the right. There you go over the curbs of the apex, use all the exit you can.
So, Formula E is part of the FIA Single-Seater Championship, and it's the world's first fully electric racing series, which started its first season in 2014, and it's currently on its second season. They have a very visionary CEO called Alejandro Agag, and the championship competes in 10 different cities all around the world, such as Beijing, London, Berlin, and Los Angeles. And Formula E wants to establish a unique new form of motorsport, and they want to introduce the sport to one segment in particular, and that's the millennials. So, the championship centers around 4 core values: environment, energy, entertainment, and education. And it's a fusion of engineering, technology, sport, science, design, music, and entertainment. All combined to drive to change the future of electric motorsport. For its vision, they want to become the global leader in innovation and entertainment and bring electric motorsport to all the city centers and discover solutions to climate change through a fusion of technology, sustainability, and digital channels. For Formula E's mission, they want to accelerate innovation and electric vehicles technology to stimulate governments to develop infrastructure and showcase how electric vehicles will revolutionize everyday transportation.
And downhill into turn 5, you won't see that from the above shot. Try and get the power down.
Hello, I'm going to share some insight into the competitors of Formula E. Being an innovative racing series, it attracts audiences from all kinds of backgrounds. So we decided to divide the competitors in 2 main parts: racing competitors and entertainment ones. The first one, the racing competitors. Being under the brand of FIA, Formula E has to compete with other racing series within the company, and also other established ones such as NASCAR from America. On the positioning map, you could see the direct competitors of the series. They are evaluated by two metrics: sustainability and age of the main audience. As you can see, Formula E is attracting one of the youngest members who are mostly environmentally aware. The second map shows the entertainment competitors. Due to the non-traditional target audience, the brand also needs to compete with entertainment events such as the X Games and Red Bull Air Race. We have used levels of entertainment and age as a measuring criteria for this map.
Important for a good exit there. Small lift through turn 6. That'll probably be flat in qualifying. Very, very wide.
Sorina, what do you think differentiates Formula E from Formula 1, besides the fact that they race with electric engines?
Well, Formula E positions themselves into the entertainment industry and is trying to become the most forward-thinking digital innovator by engaging with the fans. And so, therefore, I think that they take a completely different approach than any other racing series before, as for example Formula 1.
Okay, yeah, true. And also the fact that they host the races in city centers of big cities like Los Angeles, Berlin, Moscow, Beijing, makes it possible to like reach people, and they don't have to travel to the races, they actually bring the race to the people. And partnerships with broadcasters like Fox in the US or ITV in the UK makes it also possible to reach a wide range of people all over the world. But what I think is their most effective marketing channel is still their race, because like that they can like promote the mass use of electric vehicles.
Yeah, true. And also in order to engage with the fans, they introduced fan booths, where fans can actively influence the outcome of the race by voting for their favorite drivers, either online or through social media. And besides that, they also have the Formula E app, where fans can also vote, but also watch the race live through a 360-degree onboard camera.
Oh, wow.
And this camera is user controlled, that's unique. They've also been shortlisted for the Best App Award this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you maybe want to sit down?
Yeah,
Yeah?
nice.
Another way for Formula E to get interactive with their fans is that they run a social media competition before each race, where you can win a meet and greet with the drivers on the so-called Fan Friday. In general, they're very active on social media, especially with being the first ever to live stream a race on Facebook. I mean, how cool is that?
Yeah.
And they encourage the drivers to use Snapchat to provide like insights behind the scenes, which is really cool. And what I think is the best is the E-Village. It's an urban festival area where they showcase features like activities and entertainment, such as simulator competition, e-karting, race quizzes, and autograph sessions with the drivers. And of course, there's a fan booth voting area.
I bet they have that. Well, yes, and they have EJ, the Formula E DJ, which performs live at the races and after the races. And with his exclusively created music content, he gives visitors and viewers an unique run experience. And it doesn't matter if you watch it from your home or you're on the track. And besides that, they also have the Emotion Club. The Emotion Club, you can access it if you have like 1,000 pounds too much, because that's admission fee, or if you're a celebrity then you probably don't even have to pay for it. But yeah, if you are there, you can talk to drivers, to team principals, or just network with global industries, people from global industries. And besides that, you can enjoy free food, free drinks the whole day, have a premium view over the track.
Nice.
And also the way it is designed and the sustainable surroundings, the appeals to your 5 senses and evokes emotion.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you want to go to the Thames maybe?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Nice.
Cool. Another way for Formula E to create awareness is celebrity endorsement. To every race they invite celebrities from all over the world. For example, Victoria's Secret angel Alessandro Ambrosio. But most importantly, they made Leonardo DiCaprio the chair of the sustainability committee. And I mean, he's well known for his environmental engagement throughout his whole career. So letting him endorse the brand is giving it a lot of credibility.
Yeah, true, completely agree. And not to forget Kelly Piquet, they have their own blogger, and she's the sister of one of the drivers, Piquet Jr., and on the race weekends she also gives more insights behind the scenes, and it's appealing therefore for the younger audience. And yeah.
What about sponsors? Do they have any?
Oh yeah, and that's impressive. They even align their partnerships along their values. It's, for example, DHL. They are the global leader in e-mobility, and therefore it makes this partnership the perfect fit to promote the future of electric vehicles. And they also have other strong partnerships, as for example Tag Heuer or Julius Baer, Qualcomm.
Nice. Tag Heuer, I love their watches.
Right-hand side, crossing the start-finish line up to turn 10, very wide on entry. You're setting up for turn.
So, with regards to Kupferer's identity prism and the physical element of it, the Formula E brand and the logo that you can see here has an E in it, and you can see that the E is standing for electrical. It is often portrayed as blue, which is a color that is associated with trustworthy, sincere, and loyalty. Also, the logo is kind of futuristic. Personality is the next in Kaffer's identity prism, and it is portrayed as innovative, responsible, and enjoyable. It's innovative because it is the first 100% electrical circuit race. It is responsible because it is driving for change, as the slogan is, and it is really enjoyable because, well, they have a lot of audience. So, with regards to the cultural dimension, as Thilo mentioned earlier, FIA is a French brand. However, Formula E is a brand that is located from London, which makes the cultural quite mixed, really. But we believe that it shares the elegance of the French and maybe the multicultural differences and stuff like that from London. With regards to the relationship, a brand is a personality. Formula E, we believe, is unique and exclusive. Uniqueness is, well, what I just said earlier today, and exclusiveness because it is built up and then torn down for only one race in one city, one day. When reflecting upon the customer base of a specific brand, a specific demographic also comes to mind often. And in Formula E's case, this would be the youngsters. The hip smartphone generation who wears baseball caps with a team name they don't even bother to learn because the colors are so pretty. The generation is, of course, the millennials and the tech savvy. Well, us. When you think about the self-image, it's kind of a mirroring of the reflection. So the self-image would be I am tech savvy, or I am technology advanced, or modern. Maybe I follow trends. And since the brand hasn't reached the commercial recognition that Formula 1, for example, has, maybe also the consumers see themselves as pioneers.
Watch how much this track tightens up as you exit turn 7. Over a 90-degree corner there.
And for our SWOT analysis, which stands for strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, we have narrowed down to 3 aspects under each segment. And for the strength of Formula E is that it's a new, innovative and energetic sport entertaining the world and giving motorsports fan a completely new take on engineering and technology. Secondly, it's a young and fresh concept that wants to include anybody that likes the entertainment and just the pace of the races. And secondly, the sustainability and the research and development behind the sport positions itself in the forefront of the motorsport industry. For Formula E's weaknesses, the number of visitors are not as high as they could be yet. They have a vast amount of followers on social media, but they don't have as many people actually coming to visit the actual races. Also, the rules of Formula E makes it a little bit hard to have one car going around the whole race. So mid-race, they actually have to change cars. And the races, compared to its main competitor, Formula 1, are still quite slow and really quiet compared to Formula 1. As for the opportunities for Formula E, is that it's sustainable and very environmental conscious, and these factors are all becoming more important in today's society, and people are paying more attention to it. Secondly, another opportunity is that the technology used in Formula E cars are new and still under development, which allows manufacturers to showcase and research the technology even more. Thirdly, the drivers need their fans to get more energy to be able to go quicker around the tracks when they get fan boosted, which welcomes a mutual exchange for visitors coming to the races both online and offline, and they're able to get even more involved with the race. Lastly, for the threats of Formula E, Formula One is their main competitor, and it's still very strong, and they have a very knowledgeable fan base. And Formula One has an extremely rich history, where the races are held in the world's most famous tracks all around the world. And in addition to that, they actually have 22 races each year. And also, Formula One is very well established right now, and they offer an excitement that Formula E hasn't yet been able to reach based on speed and the noise the cars make in Formula One. And lastly, as addition to one of the threats in Formula E is that they don't have as much money and as much funding yet, which inhibits both the cars and the drivers to reach their best potential.
Now, coming down to turn 8, how brave are you going to be over the curbs at the chicane? And there you go.
Hello everyone, I'm going to share some insights regarding Formula E target audience. According to Alejandro Agag, the CEO of Formula E, the main target audience of the racing series are millennials. Those are people from the age of 18 to 25 who live in major cities across the world. Also known as the smartphone generation, these viewers often use mobiles and tablets. Millennials also multi-screen, which means they might be watching Formula E on the TV and then tweeting at the same time. Also, young viewers are more likely to stream content on their mobile devices rather than watch on TV. That means that usually they have shorter attention span. From a behavioral point of view, Gen Yers are also early adopters of technology, such as drones, virtual reality and electric cars. They want to be excited and amazed, but also want to be responsible to the environment. Social media plays an important part of their lives. There they could interact with their favorite brands. Millennials also like to be involved firsthand into the content creation alongside with brand managers. They prefer the brands to inspire them rather than push them all the time to buy their products. Regarding racing, millennials associate electric cars with innovation and technology, compared to their parents, the baby boomers, who associate them with ugly and slow hybrids of their time. Millennials, why did Formula E choose millennials? There's a very good rationale behind it. Millennials are the fastest growing consumer group in the world, and they're entering the workforce, therefore the buying power increases drastically. Targeting them is an investment in the future, as they're often neglected in big-time motorsports such as NASCAR and Formula One. Audience segmentation. We've divided the audience into 3 major parts. The TV and online viewers. These are crucial for attracting sponsors and raising awareness of the racing series. As Gen Yers have moved most of their media consumption online, this is more likely the place they will learn more about Formula E. The event visitors create a community of people that are interested, and also spread awareness and word of mouth about the excitement of this sport. And finally, bloggers, those are the people that need to influence other young viewers online for what Formula E is and that is worth watching.
Well, look at that wall coming up, approaching 12. Long straight now, coming down into turn 1.
So according to the brand audit, Formula E has to put more emphasis on different elements surrounding the race. And one of them being the noise that really has to improve and increase to add more excitement to the race.
Yeah, and I also think they should put more emphasis on the entertainment factor, because a lot of people might just not be aware of it. And one way to do that could be like making EJ famous, the DJ, by endorsing him with a famous DJ as Avicii, or sending him to famous clubs in the hosted cities. And by building up on EJ's personality, they could give the Formula E brand a face, and therefore building a connection with the audience.
Yeah. Furthermore, what you could do to engage millennials is to allow sponsors like CNBC to let their viewers submit their own videos of the races, so you'd have a viewer's perspective next to the field with a bit more excitement than normal.
In addition, together with BMW, which are their sponsor, they can actually get the millennials into the cars and try out the features of the cars instead of just showcasing them.
And also they could integrate a so-called global approach to adapt the internationalized content, entertainment content, to the local cultures and traditions.
Yeah.
Okay guys, now you have more insights about what the Formula E brand is all about. And John, please be kind with marking my experts.
Distinction.
And don't forget to vote for me on FanBoost.
And there you go, crossing the finish line. That is your lap.